How you doing, guys? Merry Christmas! Merry Crimbo! How you doing? Hope you're having a good day, man. Girls, ladies, gentlemen, everyone involved. Hope you're having a perfect day. I've just not long eaten Christmas dinner, so I'm pretty packed. I thought I'd celebrate with you guys. Who's all in tonight? Well, today, if it's America still. Well, guys, I'm afraid to say this is my last involvement with the flat earth. I've decided no more flat earth for me. I'm finished with it. It's been over 2 years, maybe 2.5 years. I've had my fill, guys. How you doing, Shrumanati? How you doing, Reset? Flat Earth Reset. Ali B's in the house. Today I'll be smoking the Rocky Patel Sun Grown. Can I see that one there? Little Rocky Patel. So, guys, I've thought long and hard about it. And I've decided that next year, 2018, no more flat earth for Jedi Boy. I'm finished. And I suppose Nathan Oakley's Hangouts was probably the final nail for me. Listening to those fucking Hangouts was the final nail for me, guys. It was that Anthony Riley. Nathan Oakley and Anthony Riley somehow managed to generate a new emotion inside me. I've never felt this before. This fucking gnawing inside my brain, this it's just too much now, guys. It's far too much. And this Nathan Oakley, show us the curve, and this physicist guy, man. Oh, this is probably what makes it more retarded than anything. Oh. Anyway, guys, had my share, had my fill. I've got a few left. Didn't get me wrong, guys, I'm not leaving YouTube. Still going to be on YouTube. My channel's still going to be here. But when it comes to Flat Earth, no more Flat Earth videos for me. No more chats. I still want to do certain hangouts and have certain discussions, but not Flat Earth. No more. No more. It's gone too far for me. So that's me finished with Flat Earth, guys. Finished. 2018 is going to be new projects. I'll get rougher in the edge there. So Flat Earth, it's been a good run, guys. It's been a good run. I've enjoyed it. I kind of have enjoyed it as well. But it's like all good things, guys. It has to come to an end at some point. So, just like the cigar, it'll have to come to an end. And I met a lot of good people on the way, guys. Met loads of nice, great, open-minded, cool people. Definitely. I don't regret getting involved in this Flat Earth. To be honest, what else would I have been doing? Apart from my college and shit like that. So I met a lot of cool people in Flat Earth. Loads of cool people. I'll give you a shout, guys. Tim Osman. Tim Osman, cool guy. Really liked him. JLB, John LeBon, brilliant guy. Still hammering away at his website. Jeremy. Got interrupted by a phone call, guys. Sorry. Christmas Day, it's busy. It's my son coming back down. So I met loads of cool people. Like I said, Timmy Osman, JLB, Jeremy, just to name a few. Barbie McGill, Laurie Gale, the Lyle High, even though we've never seen that guy, I think he's a cool guy. But there's too many idiots in this scene that outweighs the good people. Too many idiots in this scene. And I see Del got sniped the other night there. He got sniped with the porn, and that's just lack. That's Del's. Del thinks he's invincible. Everybody else has to do OBS. Martin Leedke, Jamie Brown, Sheeps and Neeps, all these characters, they're all doing OBS. But for some reason, Del thought he was invulnerable, invincible to sniping and stuff like that. So when he does get sniped, suddenly it's a big conspiracy, it's this and that. But everybody knew this glitch could happen, and it happened. It happened to him. I'm surprised it never happened to him sooner with the porn. So he brought that on himself totally. At the end of the day, these guys are responsible for where the link goes. No one else has that link apart from them. They pass out the link. Well, they're responsible for the links they pass out. So Del's totally responsible for the porn that was on his channel. Simple as that. It's not like somebody hacked onto his channel. He had to give them the link. But I could go through a list of the top shills, if there's anyone new coming into this, to look out for. The top charlatans, the top liars, and I'll call them liars. Anthony Riley, he likes to use this quite a lot, the fact that if I think I'm telling the truth, that's not lying. That's not lying if I think I'm telling the truth. Don't call me a liar. I've heard them stop argument, like discussions, because somebody said, "You're lying, Anthony." Stop, stop, stop. What was that? I'm lying? Why am I lying? What? And he'll make this issue about lying, but he does it all the time. I've heard him doing it 3 or 4 times, saying to people, "Well, how do you know I'm lying? I could be telling the truth. I could think I'm telling the truth. That doesn't mean I'm lying." And I've heard him use this excuse 3 or 4 times, so he's aware he's using this excuse, which makes me seem he's dishonest. Just totally dishonest. He is a liar. I don't care what they say. They're fucking liars, all of them. All of them. So I would say Glowbusters was the #1 shills, charlatans. That includes Bob, Jaren, and the Morgile. I remember when Glowbusters first started up, Bob wasn't even in it. It wasn't even Glowbusters, in fact. It was just Jeranism. It was just him on his own and his missus. And I remember watching them when they first came out. And then he started a show with Smokescreen Design, this guy, called Smokescreen Design. And that didn't last very long. Then Bob came in with the first laser experiment. I remember that, because Bob was the guy that lent him the laser. So I remember watching all this at the beginning. I'm sure Jaren says something stupid like, at the very beginning, I'm sure Jaren says something like, he drove to Hawaii with his dad. That's what sent alarm bells off in my mind. He said he drove there. And we know that Hawaii's a fucking island. So that was the first warning sign to me when he says his dad drove to Hawaii. I was like, the fuck? So they're definitely the top charlatans and shills, Glowbusters. Definitely. Behind them comes Mark Sargent and Patricia Steer. They're probably #2. in the fucking charlatans. I'd name number 2. Mark Sargent and Patricia Steer. And I remember these characters in the early days, and they've still got the same script, still got the same persona. You can see Mark doesn't like to insult anyone, and that's not human. That's when you ken there's PR behind him and some kind of media tactics. When he doesn't even respond to trolling or anything like that. Something fishy about those two, Patricia Steer and Mark Sargent. They're definitely from the same media company or whatever it is they're fucking doing. It's a no bad cigar, not as good as my other ones. But in at number 2 is Mark Sargent and Patricia Steer after Globebusters. I think that's my son coming upstairs. Hey, buddy. Hey, Dad. Just I'm gonna hang it for you in the kitchen, right? Oh yeah. So. I don't know what you can do a light show. I'm actually gonna in the middle of it. So. See you afterwards, buddy. My son got Cosmos, the robot, for his Christmas. This little thing. Man, artificial intelligence is crazy in this little Cosmos robot thing. And at number 3, Eric Dubé. Eric Dubé. He's another flat earth charlatan. And throwing all his goons in with him as well, like Dell and these kind of guys. I noticed Dell started a new channel. And he's not putting the subs up. He's not putting how many subs are there or anything like that. It's practically blank. He's hiding it all. He's hiding it all. He's waiting till they get transferred. I mean, then he'll open up. So, Globebusters, Mark Sargent and Pat, Eric Dubé, number 3. Nathan Oakley has risen up those charts into number 4. Nathan Oakley, after these shit-fest hangouts he's having recently. Guys, this is what the final straw was for me. Anthony Riley came onto Nathan Oakley's with pictures of Ireland, apparently. The Irish mountains. So he was claiming he could see the Irish mountains from England past the Isle of Man. And I was thinking, well, where the fuck's the Isle of Man? If you can see the top of the Irish mountains, you should be able to see the whole of the Isle of Man. The whole of it. When really, they were just looking at the Isle of Man. And they were doctoring the photos. And these people give them the time of day. People like this Robert, this physicist guy. Why give them even the time of day? It appears that their questions are actually legitimate when they're not. If someone asks you an illegitimate question, you don't answer them. You don't give them an answer. But these people like Robert, this physics guy, goes on every day. And if he thinks he's smart, these people think, and they are smart, but if they can't see that these people aren't bothered about the shape of the earth, they want to argue though, they want to debate, they want to feel good arguing with it. They get a little buzz from arguing with people like Anthony Riley. So that was kind of the last straw with me, like listening to these, because it's different when you hear two flat earthers or two stupid people debating. But when you hear this physicist guy and Anthony Riley and there was a new sensation going on in my brain. It was like it was getting eaten away for the inside out. My brain felt like it was getting eaten away for the inside out. I'm sure I burst a blood vessel in my eye. There was some kind of new emotion going on there, guys, and the penny just dropped. Fucking, I'm finished. I'm finished with the flat earth. I can't listen to these morons anymore. I can't listen to even the physics guys, because what's the definition of insanity? What's the definition of insanity? To keep repeating the same task over, getting the same results, the same shitty results, and you keep doing it over and over and over again. So to me, by this Robert guy being there and giving them legitimate answers is giving legitimacy to their stupid fucking questions, and it's just retarded. It's fucking retarded. Then you've got Nathan Oakley button in between. The curvature. Well, we can't see the curve. Show us the curvature. Show us the curvature. That voice just fucking. Fucking. That's it. Finished. Finished. No more. No fucking more. Notice Martin Leakey had about 3,500 fucking subs. Where did they come from? Jesus. So, Nathan Oakley at number 4. David Weiss at number 5. I spotted that David Weiss quite early on. He was hanging around with the Oakleys and the Patricia Steers. He was trying to sell his peanuts. He was trying to sell peanuts 2 years ago on fucking Nathan Oakley's. Oh, peanuts, peanuts. Then we've got ODD TV. ODD TV. Convicted sex pest. One of the biggest flat earth fucking people. We've got Thrive and Survive. Mr. Thrive and Survive. Another charlatan makes the list. I used to watch Thrive and Survive in the early days, and this guy was tacky. He had these shitty green screen, had these weird fucking ill-fitting suits and ties and shit. And it's just another charlatan. And then behind him is IPS, Flat Earth Network. Another show, charlatan, liar, deceiver. And like I said, I think it's pretty cool that there's a debate going on, but where do you draw the line in a debate? Where do you draw the line in a debate? If somebody comes up to you in the street and starts telling you stuff about God, about religions, do you keep going back and back and back to try and convince them there's no God? Would you keep going back to the church to keep telling a priest that there's no God and why there's no God? Would you keep doing that? Would you keep going back to a church to tell a priest every day that God doesn't exist? To me, that seems a bit fucking mental, and that's the way I look at Robert, these physicists. They're going into the church to tell the preacher that God doesn't exist. And to me, that takes a level of... Again, everyone's lost to a certain degree, even the people that believe in the bar. We get lost. To me, there's a level of fucking insanity there. How you doing, P. Mars? Hope you have a good Christmas. Ray, how you doing? Twit Wit, how you doing? Jed going back to home grooming network. Jed didn't leave an FE, you got that man crush on hot potatoes. Just give it a rest, Reset, man. You doesn't deserve answers. The trolling is standard, but them never answering anything, that's not normal, says YouTube. Brandon Cook Low. Jed, show us your view. It's night time here, Reset. It's pitch black. All you'll see is lamppost lights. I've got other passions, guys. I've got other passions apart from Flat Earth. Quite a passionate guy. I've got other interests that I think about apart from Flat Earth. And I think Flat Earth takes up too much of my time, people. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Especially when you know the truth. It's just... Like I said, it's like going back to the church. What's the definition of insanity? To keep repeating over and over and over again. And to me, I'm finished. That's it. So no more Flat Earth, guys. And like I said, I don't have any hard feelings for anyone. P. Mars, I know you've made a few videos ripping into me, saying I'm this, that, and next thing. Here, mate, I don't hold anything against you. I find it quite funny sometimes. Channel Q. Me and Channel Q's had a bit of a back and forth. But I don't hold anything against Channel Q either. I'm sorry if I offended Channel Q at any point. But she done some fucking horrible shit to me, sent me some horrible emails. And I'm being the man that's... I'm taking it on the chin and bygones be bygones. So there's a few people out there that I like, and they probably think I don't like them, but I do like them. Even guys like Fanny Lancer, Captain Bullshit, Shroomy, all these people, they're all part of the furniture, eh? Cigar Face, even David Quintana, same with DQ. I ken DQ kind of had a wee spell where he kind of hated me and didn't mind me and fucking hates me again. I didn't. Same with you, DQ, man. Bygones be bygones. I didn't hold any grudges. I hope you have a good fucking life. You know what I mean? To me, this has all been just an experience, people. Just an experience. I've learnt a lot about myself. I've learnt a lot about myself in the flat earth. I've learnt a lot about the world. I've learnt a lot. There's a lot of cool people out there that can easily be fooled. I've learnt that. And I've learnt there's a lot of really stupid, like, they're willfully ignorant, just total. Anyway, back to my show list. Where was it? Eric DeBay, Nathan Oakley, David Weiss, Thrive and Survive, IPS. IPS, what did I say about IPS? He was just there to fill the time. Fucking Cathexis practically brought him in. Cathexis tried to bring in this new guy, this shell scanner, who I heard them ripping into Louis, saying, "You just want attention." This fat cunt sent me a fucking NASA suit on. And the flob, let's fornicate, the flob. And it's like, this shit, it was funny when you first hear it, but it's just not funny anymore. Shell scanner, whoever you are. And Cathexis is sitting there like a wee boy. Go and get him, shell scanner, go and get him. It's just a fucking, Cathexis just introduces these mongs into the action, you know what I mean? Louis Hackett sent me a email asking to talk and things like that, and I says, do you know what? Give you 6 months in the flat earth and we'll see. We'll see after you've banged your head off the wall for 6 months if we can talk. And I can see the way Louis went. Didn't get me wrong, guys. Didn't get me wrong, I still want to look into certain things. Even the original moon landing, guys, I'm still fucking iffy about this whole moon landing. I want to see a new fucking moon landing. Before they start building bases on Mars, I want to see a base built on the fucking moon. And that's the thing, when I got into the flat earth, even though I knew the flat earth was a load of shite, I thought the people within the flat earth were determined enough and they'd done enough research, they could maybe expose some NASA stuff. So even though I wasn't with the flat earthers with the flat earth, I thought, if anyone's going to expose these NASA frauds or anyone being fraudulent at NASA, these people might just do it. They might just do it. And I was excited by that. 2 years later, we've actually went backwards. They're making NASA look good now. Mark Sargent's on Good Morning Britain promoting fucking astronauts. So, if anything, this flat earth has made NASA look better than it is. Which I thought was going to be the opposite. So that's me finished, guys. I'm finished with it. It's alright, that's the guy. It's alright, it's a wee bit rough. So here's YouTube. This is another person, YouTube. It's people like that that ruin discussions, debates. Steve Anthony, how you doing, mate? Agent Detective, ask Antonio to paint a pic. He can't paint fuck all. I would swell Jed as a flat earther. If I was flat earth, I'd be staying because I'd be excited about the next thing, but this is bullshit and I've seen enough and it's just going to keep repeating. It's like Groundhog Day each year. Next year will be the British fucking conference and blah 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 and fucking, it's just a pile of shit that goes round and round and round in circles. I'll maybe pop in now and again to see how far it's progressed. But to me, I'm finished with Flat Earth. Finished with the Flat Earth. No more Flat Earth videos for me. None. What was that? I missed that YouTube. Right, back to my list, my shell list. I've made a wee list here. Math Powerland. Math Powerland. And this guy I thought was funny. I thought was a joke. And I suppose that's why he's so far down on the list nowadays. In the early days, Math Powerland would have been quite high up. But he's quite far down the list now because he's become so irrelevant, Math Powerland. So, but he still makes the list. Robbie Davidson. Robbie Davidson. You fucking cut cheese with your cheekbones. It's another shill. Christian fucking shill. Making money out of people's gullibleness. A lot of these people make you realise why they developed torture tactics. But these people that you can't speak to verbally, you can't convince them verbally that you can. You wonder why humans resorted to like harming, like torturing other human beings. For why would you think humans would do that to other people? And sometimes I think people like Anthony Riley can spawn the worst in people. The guy's a total pig. He's eating half the time he's on the hanger. Well, my assertion is, oh, fuck off. I can't listen to this anymore. And Nathan Oakley gives him his own little platform on Skype. Same with all the other idiots. And they even said, I'll just get all the flat earthers on Skype and we'll just overspeak the Globers on the Google Hangout. Fuck that. Who's going to listen to that shit? He's a pathetic. That's what I'm saying. Even this Robert guy, smart guy. What the fuck are you doing, mate? What are you doing? You're in Australia and you're on Nathan Oakley's every day for each one. What time is that? Is that like 5 in the morning for you or something? Crazy. You being exposed. He's another one that hits the fucking list. He's the lowest of the low. That's why he's so low on my list. He'd be higher up, but because he's so low, he has to be at the bottom of the list. Just looks better. His name looks better at the bottom there. Along with Bro Sanchez and Flat Earth Asshole. All these people I've previously mentioned, shills, charlatans, deliberate liars. Anthony Riley fits into that as well. Definitely. And then we've got the top losers. These aren't charlatans. I've made a list of top losers. Because these people aren't really making money. They're doing the fool's toil. They actually, I think half these people believe this shit. And if they don't believe it, they're doing it for the attention or because they're mentally ill. But I've got a top losers list. Dell and his clowns. Number 1. Number 2, Antonio Subarats. Number 3, Poncho P. Number 4, Vinny P. Number 5, Cat Eyes makes the list. Pete Shear. Jamie Brown Tongue. Jamie Brown Tongue. Talks that much shit, he's got Jamie Brown Tongue. And we've got Ali B. Ali B makes the top losers. Well done, Ali. I'll make you a fucking medal. You got any of the top losers, mate? Brian from The Truth Shall Set You Free. Brian, you, if you're listening, you're now what to make money from the flat earth. I heard you saying you need 4 or 5 pieces of board that cost $49. That's why you're putting up adverts. That's why you're putting a Patreon account. That's why you're doing this. That's why you're doing that. It's always the money. That's why you buy all this green screen shit and the mics and all this shit, this setup. Brian, The Truth Shall Set You Free. All you've done is promoted IPS. That's all you've ever done. Because even when IPS was out the mindset of flat Earth, you brought him back in again. So, Brian, you reached the fucking losers list. And Anthony Riley makes the top charlatans and the top losers list. Okay? He's in both. It's a shame because you've got good guys like Cat Earth, sorry. Alex. Oh, this is a fresh voice, Alex. If you're listening, Alex, the past, if it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't have been listening to half these fucking hangouts, to be honest, mate. So if you're listening, Alex, Cat Earth, I appreciate what you've added to the conversations. I've really enjoyed listening to you. Same with Timmy. Like I said, me and Timmy's not always seen the eye, but I do like what he adds, and I can't follow him. Like I said, there's loads of good people out there. Validation Boy. I didn't know where Validation Boy fits in all of this, guys. Does he go into the charlatans? Does he go into the top losers? Does he go into the good guys? Do you know who goes into the top losers as well? That Awake Souls. I forgot to write them down, but it just popped into my mind. That Jason and Ronnie, the Awake Souls guys. They are fucking losers. They didn't even deserve to go into charlatans. They didn't get enough views. They get like 100 views a video or some shit. They're just like the top losers. Flat Earth Reset, you're not on the list. I am sorry. I am sorry. They can't explain sunsets, cigar face. They can't explain lunar eclipses. This is one last video I might do, guys. I might clean up my channel, get rid of some of the shitey videos, and just put together some of my observations, my empirical stuff, and try and cram it in a nice hour. I'll have my lunar eclipse videos. I'll have my observations of the sun through welder's goggles. I'll have my moon phases videos. I'll have my boats going over the horizon videos. I'll maybe just cram them into one. And that's just my observations. My research on top of that with star trails, go opposite ways in different hemispheres, things like that. Sunsets, moonsets, moonrise. I could make a nice wee video before I go, just to finish off. But this is just an announcement. I'm just saying, this is me. I'm finished. No more flat Earth. And Dell. God, I tried to reach out to Dell to begin with, and if you look at my earlier videos when I'm trying to communicate to Dell, I'm not even saying that he's wrong. I'm saying, in a way, Dell, you're right with what you're saying, but you're wrong as well. And you can see the way I'm trying to tiptoe around him. And I kind of respected, I could relate to Dell a wee bit. He was Scottish, I'm Scottish, he's working class, I'm working class, he's a family man, I'm a family man. We're similar ages, even though he's a bit older than me, but we're similar age group. And to me, he's the only Scottish guy that I knew that was asking these questions. I never had anyone in my immediate life that was asking the questions he was asking. So I could relate to Dell that way. I could really fucking relate to the guy. But just his vitriol, his attitude, his fucking, this Satanist bullshit. To me, if you're a Satanist, you're saying that you believe in the Abrahamic God of the Bible. If you believe in Satan, you believe in the Abrahamic God of the Bible. You're acknowledging that the Abrahamic God of the Bible exists if you believe in Satan, because Satan's the opposer. Sunshine makes my soul. Anyone can say the earth is flat, says Ray. That's true. And everyone is. Trip, trip away. Why do you believe the earth is rotating, Gertrude Perkins? That's another person that's been quite vigilant on my comments, Gertrude. What beer are you drinking, Jed? This is Caesar Augustus. It's a IPA hybrid, so it's lager IPA. Listen to that cathexis all over again. I thought when that guy went away, I felt a bit bad because I thought I was one of the reasons that drove him away, along with a bunch of other trolls. But I felt kind of guilty. But then when you hear him again, he's nasally. Oh, makes you realise why you didn't like him in the first place. But it's been a good run, guys. Like I said, it's been a good run. I've enjoyed the flat earth. I've learned a lot through it. I've grown as a person. I've watched other people grow as people. I've watched other people deteriorate as people as well. And I wasn't going to go down that same road myself. Flat earth has taken up too much of my time. It's taken up far too much of my time. I've watched too many hangouts. I've listened to too many Pete Shea fucking hangouts. It's time to face up that this is bullshit, guys. This is bullshit, and we can put our times into something worthwhile in this crap. It's garbage. Hear my son playing with Cosmos. Brenda Von Assen says flat earth is bullshit. Yep. Maybe you should give it a rest as well, man. How is any onus on me when you... Fucking hell. Oh, Isa. That's a funny one. He should have made the list, eh? He should have made the list, Isa. What do I think of Isa? I like Isa. I do. He's a smart guy, and he's talented as well. Fucking hell. What's that just came on? Yeah, nothing going on. Aye, Isa, I like his music. But this Cullen Globers, when he said Cullen Globers, what the fuck are you talking about, Isa? Cullen Globers. And things like that that make Isa look bad, and he needs a slap. He needs a fucking slap. Isa needs a slap. But I think there's still hope for Isa, I do. And I quite like Isa, I've got to say. To another world. And Dell getting sniped with the porn, guys. That was his own fault. Totally his own fault. Dolly Parton, she was not bad on her day. Dolly Parton. She was not bad, I've got to say. So guys, I know I want to be that missed within the flat earth. But actually, this is a good Christmas present to a lot of flat earthers, I've got to say. Me bowing out. But like I said, I'll miss the flat earthers as much as they'll miss me. I think you've lost a character when it comes to me in the Flat Earth. You'll not get another Jed in the Flat Earth, I'll tell you that. You too, Jim Giraffe. Anyway, guys, like I said, hope you have a good Christmas. Hope you have a good New Year. And I'm just bowing out of that. Have a good time, guys. Merry Christmas.